Good afternoon and welcome to the At the Buzzer podcast. I'm your host, the man, the myth, and the legend. Yes, that's me, King Will.
And it's your girl, Jess Nett.
Just net to be getting the info wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen,
Starting already.
you
And we
are.
like to welcome y'all to a special episode. So we decided to do a special episode today because we have a special big announcement at the end of the episode today. So other than that, let's talk about a topic. So we're going to talk about Sean Peyton going to the Broncos and will that help out with Russell Wilson. We're going to talk about LeBron James getting close to the scoring record. Might even talk about that little meltdown he had.
The GOAT.
So we're going to talk about who we think going to make the NBA All-Star reserves. Tom Brady retiring, and it's Tom Brady to go. And then, like I said, at the end of the day, we'll have our special announcement that we love to tell y'all. Okay.
Yes.
So let's start off with Sean Peyton. So Sean Peyton has joined the Denver Broncos. The Broncos had to trade a first-round pick and a second-round pick to the New Orleans Saints for the rights of Sean Peyton. I think they spent a little too much. So, but now the Broncos feel like they got their coach, and Sean Payton gets to work with Russell Wilson and maybe can revitalize his career. I think Russell Wilson is cooked, but we'll talk about that. But Jess, what you feel about this move with Sean Payton going to the Denver Broncos?
First off, leave Russell alone. I mean, he had one really bad year. He has a little right to have a bad year. Everyone has had one, low key. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, he's gonna be fine. But LaShawn Payton, look, I think he's gonna do well. I know a lot of the Saints fans are a little teed off. I've talked to a couple of them. They're not too happy.
I don't know why they mad for.
They're mad because they wanted the man to stay retired. Now they just don't have what they had before, and now they're a little scared for their franchise. So, and then they traded all those picks. They traded a lot of picks. But was it last? So, and then they don't have Sean Payton now. Now he going somewhere else. They're hurt and depressed, and I feel them. But I think LaShawn is going to do well. And I was actually shocked. I thought I thought he was going to be going to the Chargers, but then they kept their coach that they have now. But I thought he was going to go there. I even thought about Jerry thinking about letting Mike McCarthy go, and letting Sean be with the Cowboys. But one thing about Jerry, he likes to be in charge, and Sean Payton's not going to let him run him over. I think so. That didn't work out. So the Broncos seem like a good fit, but I do want to see how he's going to revive Russell from last season, which wasn't good. I know it's okay.
Yeah, he definitely was struggling. I'll say this. I mean, Sean Payton is a good coach. I don't know why everybody is now doing this whole trying to spend a lot of money because he has the same record as Mike McCarthy, and they only got one Super Bowl.
That's true.
Mike McCarthy, who's the Dallas Cowboys coach right now, everybody look at him kind of like an idiot, like he's about to get his job fired. I told you he wasn't going to go to the Chargers because one, the Chargers are cheap. They were going to keep Staley. Plus, Herbert and Bosa spoke up for Staley. That's why the offensive coordinator took the axe to the head and had to go, and now then they got Kellen Moore that could help with the offense. And he's not going to go to the Cowboys because Sean Payton is going to give him the power. Sean Payton wants power, and Jerry Jones is not willing to give away power.
Never.
I think this would be a good move, but I still think they need to trade Russell Wilson. I mean, Russell Wilson he's finished. They can't because they done Walmart and gave Russell Wilson all this money to spend to be the quarterback, but Russ looks cooked. And if you follow it, and I'm not just counting from last year or this past season. If you follow the trend for the past 3 or 4 years, Russ has had a trend of going down. He starts, he just down.
He starts getting injured.
It never goes to show he falls off. I mean, injuries are injuries. It is what it is. I mean, we saw Pat Mahomes just beat the freaking Cincinnati Bengals on one leg. So I don't want to hear about the injuries causing issues. So I'm just saying, I think it could be a good move, but the Broncos need to start looking to get another quarterback. It's done. It's over. Russ is done. He's cooked.
Okay, I mean, you can stop saying that. You can stop. I mean, you can
Stop
stop.
being so
Like,
upset about it. It's okay.
Because I'm getting annoyed. You going by, yes, he goes down and gets a little injured, get a little bump in the road. But look, not everyone is Patrick. And I be trying to tell people, stop comparing people to Patrick. Stop comparing Josh Allen to Patrick, even Joseph. Stop comparing.
Exactly. Let's see. Shout out to Craigsley. Yes, Russ looks like a dyed Matty Ice. Yes, Russ is cooked. He's cooked.
Yeah, going by one. This was his worst season ever. He's never had a season like that.
Off one season. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Go back over the years. This was a trend. Why do you think Seattle didn't want to keep him? Seattle didn't want to keep him. Seattle was just like, oh, Russ, you want to make this much money? Bye. We'll sign.
Seattle didn't want to keep them because they're disrespectful and they're not loyal.
And
no, they did not know nothing. Half of them people barely could walk. They're like in their 80s, and I don't want to hear it. So let's be nice.
Hold on. You saying that right, but you notice Seattle did very well with Geno Smith. Very well. They actually did well with Geno. They did better with Geno.
They did.
Right? So again, what is you showing?
He was really he was really injured the past few seasons, and he was playing through injuries, and it got the best of him. He'll bounce back. So boom. Would you like to put a case of Dr. Pepper?
Oh, we can absolutely do it, because I'm telling you, Russ is cooked. Because one, he can't throw in the middle of the field. If you look over the stats over the years, he cannot throw over the middle of the field, which is a problem with short quarterbacks anyway. So he's a short quarterback. They can't look over the middle field. He's losing zip on his ball to throw to the sidelines. I'm just saying, you holding on to that. I understand. He just need to go ahead. He need to go ahead and calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down. It's disrespectful. Look, Craig, Pete did make Russ. Okay, cool. But how you know he's not making Geno? So y'all need to calm down on the Russ disrespect. Y'all watch him bounce back. Y'all watch him bounce back. That's all I'm saying.
So let me ask you, hold on. So if Russ' career ended today, is he a Hall of Famer?
Low key.
Low key?
Yeah, he probably get in like third time.
So you think he's a Hall of Famer?
I think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he'll get in.
I don't agree with that. I think he's Hall of Very Good, but not Hall of Fame.
He'll make it in. I'm not saying he's first ballot. I feel like Eli would make it in before him. If he was not gonna play no more. And yes, look, I'm not trying to bring up Eli again because I'm tired of beating y'all in these debates about Eli, because it's clear that Eli is a Hall of Famer, and it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear Strahan is one too. And and Jameson.
Hold on. Even though I said Strahan's overrated, he is clear cut. When I mean Strahan is overrated, Strahan does not deserve to be speak of around like a Reggie White or JJ Watt or any of those. He's not as good as those guys. Okay, he carved out a decent. He had a long, good career. Did nobody expect nothing after Michael Strahan coming out of Texas Southern, out of an HBCU? He did a nice career. He broke the season record, even though Brett Favre gave him that last sack. So don't get me started about Michael Strahan. Russ is not. Thank you. Russ is not a Hall of Famer. He'll get a ring from the Legion. He got a ring from the Legion of Boom. Absolutely.
Okay, fine. Y'all want to, you know what? I'm gonna let Russ do his thing because y'all really try him, but it's okay. And as far as Michael Strahan go, stop saying Brett Favre gave him. Brett Favre was old. He didn't give him nothing. He couldn't run, so he got him. So please stop talking trash on him too.
So let me ask you something though. Do you think Sean Peyton can revitalize? Do you think he can make Russ look like a Drew Brees in that offense with Jerry?
I think he's. I don't know about that. I just know, like, I think Russ, like this was the first time. You know how that top 100 is always people, the players, act like they don't care.
Players vote for it.
Russ has been in every single time, like in the top 30 since he's been in the league. And that's legit. He's never missed it. Except this year, he will miss it. This will be his first time. But I'm just trying to show you that was because this is the worst year. This is his only bad year of his career. He's never had a horrible, horrible year where it's been like, dang, Russ, you trash. Like, this was the first year. You never said that about him besides this year. Don't act like you've been saying he's cooked for the past few years. But he's he'll be fine. And I think he will revitalize him in a way. I think he's going, because that last coach wasn't that good, that everyone thought was that good with the Broncos.
Yeah, you're talking about Nathaniel Hackett, because we all know the Denver Broncos hired Nathaniel Hackett because they thought they was going to get Aaron Rodgers. The same reason why the New York Jets just signed him for an offensive coordinator, because they think they about to get Aaron Rodgers.
That's hilarious. Yeah. I do think Aaron Rodgers is going to get this off my screen. I'm like, legit, get it off my screen.
Rusty, he's right. Russ didn't even look like a good backup this year. Just keep it real with yourself, you know?
You're trying to put this in my face, and it's just, I low-key want to report these comments. I just want to report them.
Craig is just out here telling the truth. I'm just saying. You're just in denial right now. That's all that's called.
I'm not in denial. Well, let me guess. It's because he's pretty. That's why I want him to be okay.
Pretty with the little pretty hair. You know what I'm saying? You know, he with Sierra, all y'all just, relationship. Yes, he's great relationship goals. I shout out to Russell Wilson. He made it look out for all of us lame guys to make us feel like we can get that girl. I'm one of the lame guys that got one of the best girls. I felt like I wasn't the type my wife dated and I got her. You know, shout out to Russ, but he's a terrible football player.
Whatever, you know, I love your wife. She's amazing. But but no, he's not. Stop saying cooked.
Buns. Like you right. He's buns.
Buns. He's not buns yet. Yes, I think he's giving broke, but he's not buns yet. Like he's giving broken leg. Like he's like this, but he's not like ugh.
He's cooked. It's okay. Like I say, I think that was a good move. Also, let's talk about DeMeco Ryans, the 49ers defensive coordinator, going to the Texans. I wish, which crazy part, first of all,
they're the only team that love to get black head coaches and then fire them after a year. Like that junk really annoys me.
But the thing is, I didn't understand about DeMeco Ryans is this. Actually, the Broncos wanted Ryans first. They wanted DeMeco Ryans first. He turned it down. Then the Broncos wanted Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh turned it down. Then they went to Sean Payton, which is ironic. Sean Payton doing all this, and he was like Denver's third option, which we'll see if that works. But like I said, I lost my train of thought just a little bit.
DeMarco.
Yeah, but Ryans, I hated that he went to Houston because it's not a good organization. Houston has it hasn't been a good organization ever since it was created. You know, when it came, people don't understand the Houston Texans were created because the Houston Oilers lost their team. The Houston Oilers moved to Tennessee, became the Tennessee Titans, and then the NFL gave Houston another franchise, and that's how the Titans were. The Texans were created. But they haven't done anything since. They have They burnt through Derek Carr's brother David Carr's career. They had Matt Schaub in quarterback. They wasted through DeAndre Hopkins' career. I just hope Ryans get a chance because I hate that these black coaches get these trash opportunities to be coaches, and it's not really a great opportunity.
I agree. There's nothing more to add about that. Like I just said in the beginning, I was like, I hate how they always hire black coaches with Houston, and then they fire them when they're like, oh, this isn't working. No, you have you don't have a good team. They're not going to be good. So why are you firing them? Just help them out, get them some players. Obviously, if they want to come, not many people want to go there, but they don't seem to care. They just they just trying all types of people.
They fired they fired him so quick I forgot his name. The first coach,
I forgot
after the Deshaun Watson fiasco. Then they hired Lovie Smith and then fired him after a year. And now you're going to Rise. It's just like they're saving face. It's like they're saying, oh, we can't say we're not hiring black coaches. Look at the Houston Texans. They're hiring a black coach, and it's terrible. And I hope it works out for him. They got the number 2 pick, I think. And for some of y'all that don't know, we're going to have our draft guru, Luck Stockton, will be here tomorrow to give us his draft update and tell us what he thinks are who's going to be in the top 10 as the Senior Bowl is coming up. I do think they should pick Bryce Young. Now, if you've been watching old Mel Kiper Jr. on ESPN, he's saying Will Levis should be the first pick, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. I don't see no difference between Will Levis and Zach Wilson other than Will Levis maybe is more mature. But I wouldn't do it. Honestly, this quarterback class is a little weak to me. None of these guys are surefire. But what you think?
Mel just need to get a haircut because I really don't like that hairstyle. But as far as the quarterbacks, like the only one I know people, yeah, you love that Caleb guy from USC.
Oh yeah, Caleb Williams. He comes out next year though.
He comes out next year. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was this year.
That's why I said if I was someone, I ain't gonna lie, I would wait till next year's class. Next year seems a little bit more.
Well, they can't skip it, William. They have to go ahead
but build other Houston. First of all, quarterback ain't the only problem in Houston. Houston has several problems.
Yeah, they got everything. They need defense. They need a running back. They need to
build it because the problem is I feel with teams is they build the quarterback and don't build the team, and then they don't build the team. Right. So then the quarterback loses confidence because he doesn't have a good team around him or gets beat up, and then they wash him away and go away. Or you be like Arizona and draft someone like Kyler Murray, number 1 pick. I mean, Kyler Murray was good. Don't get it twisted. I just don't think he was worth the number 1 pick, especially when nobody else was planning to draft the number 1 pick that year. You know, Cliff said he could coach Kyler. I mean, Cliff been liking Kyler Murray since high school. He liked him in college, tried to get him in college and went to pro. And look what happened. Now Cliff out there somewhere in some island trying to get away from the NFL because he got fired. So, I mean, I wouldn't jump to get a quarterback, but hey.
I mean, Bryce is the only one that you probably. I mean, I guess I would draft him if he falls.
I mean, Bryce's problem is he's just little. He's like Tua, and
well, I mean, little quarterbacks are okay. I mean, Kyler. I mean, I know you think Kyler's buns, but he is what it is. I mean, he plays well. Is he my favorite? No, but he still does fine. Tua, of course. Tua had a great year. Then, unfortunately, I really think he should retire because he's giving giving scary. But
exactly all the head, and they got the same. That's what I'm saying. And Bryce and Tua kind of have the same build. They're not like Jalen. Jalen is different because Jalen is a fit to like 215, 220, and he likes lifting and stuff like that and strong. He got a lot of strength. These guys here are like 190, 200 pounds. They're not thick. They're not big. They're smaller guys. I did read Bryce Young is trying to get up to about 210 because in college he was like 190, and I think really that was a lie. I think he was more like 180, and he's gonna be broken like a toothpick.
Keep on talking about Jalen though.
That man got a girl.
Oh dang, I forgot.
Leave that man alone. That man got a girlfriend.
I know, and I'm married too. I mean, entanglement is cool.
No, it's
not. I'm just like
entanglement is the reason why Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for no obvious reason. You know what I'm saying? So
it's true.
So
that is very true.
Okay.
Well, actually, I mean, he didn't. I mean, Jada said slap him, so he just did what he supposed to do.
Jada out here. Blink, Will, if you kidnap, please let us know. Everything I will. But I mean, But yeah, but no, I feel you though. No, on the real, like, I don't know. I really don't know that many people coming out of this draft. Like, I've been trying to look up people like who I know about Bryce, and then like the other quarterback that reminds us of Zach Wilson. I forgot his name. Will Levis from Kentucky. Look, Craig. I mean, I'm just admiring. Great. I mean, God made him beautiful. I mean, it's not my fault. I'm not trying to be with him. He's just good looking. Oh. But I'm just acknowledging. And she's beautiful. Yeah. All the love in the world. But no, I really don't know no one else. Is there like the wide receivers look sus? Or not sus. They're not jumping out at me. You know what I mean? I'm not like, oh, snap. So you got Jordan Addison from USC. That was he was the Biletnikoff Award winner when he played for Pittsburgh with my boy Small Hands at Pittsburgh, Kenny Pickett. He transferred to USC, played under Caleb Williams. He had a kind of an underwhelming season. You know what I'm saying? So you also got Will Anderson Jr., the linebacker. Yo. Oh wow. Yes, tell her to come. I've been trying to splash it with the holy water, just like calm. Yeah, just splash it, honey. I need prayer. But on the real, But yeah,
I don't know anyone. I really don't know anyone else.
Yeah, I mean Marvin Harrison Jr.
comes out Harrison. Next year, next year is gonna be fire. Yeah, sorry, y'all new if any of them listening, like this heifer don't know what she's talking about. I'm not trying to be like mean. Like no one has jumped out at me like that, you know what I mean? Like as far as seniors or not seniors, but people that are going to come out this year.
Well, and I know this draft is more deeper in the trenches, the O line, the D line.
That's what I mean. Them, the ones that aren't sexy, like you know what I mean. What they call like what I mean sexy, like you know what I mean, like the big guns, like quarterback, wide receiver, tight end. They're not
They're in the trenches.
That's what Cincinnati need to be getting all them.
Exactly.
Cincinnati, shoot, even Kansas City, they need to look at them too. Who else needs some Jaguars? The Giants. I mean, y'all need help in those.
No. Giants need a quarterback.
I don't feel like I don't want to talk about that. You know, I'm doing well.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Don't bring up Daniel in my presence right now.
The skill positions are a lot weaker in this year's draft. Like I said, I'm not sold on a lot of these skilled players. I won't say that. I like Bijan Robinson from Texas. He gives me kind of Reggie Bush.
Oh, the running back. Yeah, Texas. He's fire because I low key like Texas. And, you know, I don't have a college football team, but I low key like Texas. But I'm trying to it's between Texas or Colorado.
I thought you was a dog. Oh! You one of the people joining Colorado now.
We talk about this all the time. I was like, maybe I might help out Dion.
Y'all worse than LeBron James fans, man. Y'all just jump team. That's
I don't have a team because I don't have a college football team though. I've been trying to find one forever. I'm not joining the U. Y'all look like y'all struggle all the time, and then the Bulldogs, I'm not a bandwagoner, so I'm not gonna jump on them. But my husband is he from Athens, Georgia, and he loves his Bulldogs. So I mean, by association, maybe, but I don't really have a college football team, or maybe I'm just a fan of the sport. So yeah, but I do like the Texas running back though. He's fire.
Don't you know what? We about to switch to sports, man. Y'all here disrespecting my Miami Hurricanes and stuff. What's wrong with you?
No, I mean, look, they're great. They are a great university. First off,
man, you come out here
so and you said they're gonna win 12 games. So let's 12. See.
Oh yeah, Miami, we making the playoffs next year. You know what? We're gonna put a dinner for two. Then the Miami Hurricanes. Okay, let me switch that. Let me hold on. I'm getting crazy. You know what? I'm gonna hold that till the summer. When we do our college football preview.
Oh Lord, you're gonna be cheating.
Let me hold that.
Go ahead and cheat. Go ahead and just be happy about. Go ahead and just feel like they're gonna be fine. Go ahead and just feel like.
I just gotta wait. You know.
Why you gotta wait? Dion taking all your people.
He took one person. Y'all act like he had a whole. Why you want to do this to me? Why y'all want to do this to me? You know what I'm saying?
Because you be hating on Dion.
Because I'm not hating. I'm giving y'all the truth. Deion Sanders used Jackson State as a step. That's all I'm gonna say. He didn't, but don't get me started. Because people want to fight me over that now. Everybody, I don't know. I got the Kobe Bryant fans want to fight me, and I got the Deion Sanders fans want to fight me. So now I'm gonna make some LeBron fans mad too. So if you watch that Lakers Boston Celtics game where LeBron James, I mean, it was a foul. But my man had a meltdown.
That was hilarious.
Like that, I was watching it live, and I was like, okay. I mean, LeBron, I understand you got fouled, but jeez, like.
Well, I don't blame him.
Well, hold on. Did you see?
I'll tell you why after you done though.
But did you see where it said in the 2-minute report? The NBA released a 2-minute report, and they said it was 4 missed calls within the 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. 3 of them went to the Lakers. The only call that went the Celtics' way was
that one.
But nobody wants to pay attention to that. So the Lakers got bailed out by a call too. But we all gonna pay attention to the bailout call because Jason Tatum. Hey, Craig Stevens, we were friends now. We were friends.
No, don't talk about that. You said we gotta go to LeBron. Don't talk about
But he
gave you some love though. He said the year is a year away.
We're not a year away. The year is now.
You say that every year. Y'all not as bad as Cowboy fans, but it's close because every year it's their year. Like
anyway, but LeBron, I mean, that was just it was just ridiculous. But all I want to say this though, Jess, who was balling for Boston in that overtime?
I mean, it's about time. The man was the man was buns the game before.
Oh my God.
He was buns the game before, and I knew he was gonna bring this up. I knew it.
I just want you to say it. Who bailed out the Boston Celtics once again?
He was on once again. Oh Lord.
Who was the Michael Jordan of the Boston Celtics? Just say
you get on my nerves. But look,
Brown from Georgia. Yes, sir. Jaylen Brown, the Marietta, Georgia boy. Yes, sir. Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown did his thing. He should. He was buns the game before. He missed some 2 free throws against my Knicks.
I've been saying this since the Boston Celtics was in the NBA Finals.
Lord.
If you watch the NBA Finals, who was performing against the Golden State Warriors?
He was. We talk about this every single time, and I'd say he was. I would too if I had someone, but it's okay. I'm not going to do that. Go ahead. Yes, Jaylen Brown did his thing because, I mean, he should, but I'm not going to get it.
Yeah, you're right. He should because he's Jordan. He's Jordan on the team.
Tatum, I know Jordan missed 2 free throws like that against the Knicks.
Jordan has missed free throws, okay?
Not like that. I never seen him miss them that bad.
I'm just saying. Once again, Tatum let LeBron beat him to the hole. He got away with a foul, but once again, it was Jaylen Brown.
It wasn't on Tatum. He didn't get to the rim on Tatum. It was someone else, and Tatum fouled him. He was on the side.
All I saw was Tatum foul him because once again,
he fouled him. What the? Now you know that's a lie.
That's our top 5 player, right?
That's a lie.
That's our top
Look, if you want to put Jaylen in front of Tatum, please say it. I don't care. It's blasphemous.
Jaylen Brown is better. Because y'all want to hype Tatum so much. Jaylen Brown is better than Tatum. Because y'all want somebody to be the next Kobe so bad. First it was Devin Booker. Now it's Jason
who's Wilson. Oh, okay, Russell Wilson. I just got a lot of love for Russell Wilson. So that's why I give him his respect. But Jaylen Brown's not buns, but I'm just saying that game he was. The game against the Knicks, he wasn't that good. He wasn't that good at all. I mean, so that's what I was saying. He was buns against the Knicks, and he made up for it against the Lakers. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, I don't want to hear that.
But it's the truth. Oh Lord, this is.
You know what?
Oh my God.
I told you, Jaylen Brown.
Craig, what are you on today? Usually, me and you are pretty cool, but today you out here bugging. He's not his footwork is nowhere near of no darn Kobe. He can barely hold on to the ball. He don't have a handle like that.
Hold up. Y'all be trying to talk about Jaylen cannot dribble. Jaylen can dribble.
It's just not. It's loose. It's loose though.
It is a little loose, admittedly, but no one plays defense anyway in the NBA.
I don't see excuse. It's loose. Just say it's loose and move on.
Nobody plays
defense. No one play defense.
No one does.
But anywho, the meltdown was hilarious, but I don't blame LeBron because he really played his whole heart out and they missed that call. And he deserved to shoot the 2 free throws. Do I think he would have made both? Slick, no, because you know how you do with the free throws. But
not a good free throw.
But still, he had a right to go to the line. He got fouled. But like you said, there was 3 other calls that were should have went the other way. So they probably made up for it.
Nobody wants to say that. They want to cry about that. They want to put the pole referee family on Twitter. Got the pole family.
I give you that one, Craig. I give you that.
Tatum is more talented, but I like Jaylen Brown. That's what I'm saying, and that's honestly what I be really saying because Tatum. I like Tatum, but sometimes when it becomes crunch time, Tatum settles for that fadeaway jumper too much. When Jaylen gets that ball, Jaylen goes to the hole. Jaylen goes to the lane.
I won't say all the time.
When he's doing the heat check, yes, he'll start shooting that jumper a lot. But that's after he done got a couple of buckets. But Jaylen, when I saw him against Golden State, I saw a kid that wasn't scared. Tatum looked scared. Jaylen didn't look scared to me.
I could give you that to a little bit. I don't think Tatum was scared. I think he was shocked by how much pressure he was really under. So I guess you could. I mean, I even said he choked under pressure, but I don't think he was scared. And plus, he was being the way he was being guarded. Y'all people. Oh, it don't matter. Even Kobe struggled against Tony Allen, who was an amazing defender, but he still shot the ball. It don't matter.
Someone did. So wait a minute. After you and Mo,
someone did though.
Hold on. So after you and Mo,
I said that. I said that. I said Tony Allen even said no. Kobe even said it in his book. No, Kobe said it in his book. He said he calls Tony Allen the Kobe stopper, but he did not say that he was out here just never scored a point against him. He just made it. He made it the toughest he ever had against a defender. Everyone. Child, you really out here wanting to start stuff today. I don't.
But like I said, LeBron's mental. I mean, and I agree with Craig, but he said in the moment I felt like LeBron. Like I said, the initial jumping and all that. Okay, I get that. That was okay. But then when he was on the ground looking like Mario Winans,
he was doing snow angels.
He was just crying, had his hands out. Like I was like, bro, come on, just relax, man. LeBron.
He was doing snow angels and everything. That was hilarious.
Overtime, he looked like he checked out.
He was mad. I mean, look.
Nope. So that's why
I get it. I don't.
That's why Michael Jordan to go. That's why I tell y'all, LeBron.
Leave LeBron alone, honey.
That's why Michael Jordan to go.
Just like in the first, just remember the 2018 finals when they should have won the game. Mm-hmm. And LeBron didn't check out in that overtime. I just think he was just sad because he knew that was the only time they was probably going to be able to get a win.
Exactly.
But
yeah, he did. He passed out like. Well, I thought he was like Casey on Jodeci or something out there just singing it with his like, bro. Like I said, I posted on Facebook. That's how I was looking after I looked at my wife's diary when we first started dating. Hey, fellas, never do that. Okay.
I don't know why you're doing that.
Never do that. But and I agree. He quit in overtime. I watched that game and I said he quit. And this ain't the first time I've seen LeBron quit. LeBron is always
we see him quit sometimes. I mean, well, I won't say he quit. He mentally quit.
No,
oh my God, leave me alone. Because you just saying stuff. Kobe never quit.
Wait a minute. Kobe
when did he quit? Quit on a team?
The Phoenix series when he got frustrated with him, he stopped shooting the ball. No, go look at. I got to remember the year it was, but it was the year. I think it was the very next year. That's when he requested for the trade. But no, Kobe did quit. He had got mad at Phoenix. They were getting blown out. I think they got swept. And in the second half, he refused to shoot the ball. He didn't quit.
He didn't quit, honey. He wasn't open.
You made that mistake. Fellas, do not read any of your spouse's diary. You know, I couldn't even get mad.
I never cared the rights. So my husband good.
That thing was talking to me like I saw that book. And
he been through my phone, and that was his fault. But that's when we were dating.
Oh no, that's how you sing an Usher. That how you sing like stuff like nah. That how you have like too real. We're not making. Out here just pouring down and crying outside.
But on the real though, yeah, I don't know why he did that, but yeah, don't do that. But yeah, so.
07, he definitely refused to shoot.
But that don't mean he quit though.
Quit.
I'm not gonna say Kobe quit.
And them Kobe fans, I'm sorry, Craig. I know you probably one of them. But again, y'all try to excuse it by saying, "Oh, he quit." If you could, Michael Jordan don't do that. I'm sorry. Have we ever seen Michael Jordan quit? Michael Jordan's a dog. We never see. Tell me a time Michael Jordan quit. Say. I want you to tell it to me. When is it? When was it?
Well, he quit on that series. Remember that series?
No, I don't remember that series at all. Which one?
No, the one in 19. The one against Orlando. He was like, I don't want to play because I'm too.
Wasn't it? Balled in that series.
He didn't ball.
So you telling me there was a series where he missed the 2 free throws, and that's when I think Nick Anderson or Dennis Scott said the famous 45 ain't 23.
Yeah,
he switched from 45 to 23, and I think he scored 50 points against Orlando.
It's the last game.
He was rusty. I mean, Nick Anderson stole the ball from him. He wasn't trying to blow the game. He was trying to win it. Nick Anderson stole the ball. It happened.
He was looking.
Oh, man. But anyway,
when Scotty got that migraine.
Yeah, that's why I said Scotty's overrated.
No. When Scotty got the migraine, Michael was looking a little. I'm not trying to play. He wasn't trying to play.
And he scored 40 points in that game.
But he refused to want to play in the last.
That man had no migraine. He had a headache. He was scared. Scotty was scared.
I'm just talking. I don't know. I don't know Michael Jordan to ever quit.
Scotty,
even with the Washington team, like he was still hooping. I mean, he wasn't the same, but he wasn't quitting. So
let me ask you this. So LeBron is coming up on the career scoring record. They are predicting him to break it either February 7th against Oklahoma City or February 9th against the Milwaukee Bucks. Both games are in LA. Do you think LeBron breaking his scoring record puts him number one in GOAT conversation?
No, because for some people, Kareem for years had the record and they didn't have him number one. So why would I do that with LeBron? But I'm sorry, it's me. But people will say that. People will they're like, there's nothing else he has to prove. And I'm like, there's so many other records that Jordan have over him and Kareem still have and Wilt, obviously. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, it puts him in the GOAT. He's always going to be in the GOAT conversation. But does that automatically make him number one? For me, no. But to some people, I guess. But if someone has a scoring record, that don't mean nothing to be down. That don't make you to be number one, in my opinion. So, but to the LeBron fans, honey, it's a wrap. They feel like this is like A1, like obviousness for them.
I said, I think it's it's an accomplishment. Don't get it twisted.
He's top 5 in assists, which we don't know he would be or whatever. He's number 4 now.
Yeah.
But I never fell for that. LeBron is not a scorer type. Like what KD said, he never, like, I agree. Like, LeBron is a scorer.
Yeah, he is a scorer.
It's just because of everything else that he's great at, we tend to talk about that more. But at the end of the day, he's still a scorer anytime. He says he didn't mean to break. He was like, he was never trying to go for the record. Some people don't believe him when he say that. I kind of do. I don't think he was. It's just naturally for him.
LeBron be lying. You know LeBron be lying.
He do be.
LeBron be lying.
He's passive aggressive with some of his stuff, but I actually believe he wasn't trying to break the record though. I don't think he was like, nah, I want to be the have the most points in scoring and all that. I don't think so. But
I mean,
but to answer your question, no.
I'll say this. I like to play devil's advocate. So most people know Michael Jordan is my GOAT. I always tell people I'm biased. LeBron doing
he played for 20 years. This isn't even shocking to me. And he's never been injured besides just a couple years ago.
And I will say this, and also
so that's not shocking.
He's playing in an era of a scoring boom where just like even now, I think I watched TNT and we've had a 40-point game every day in January. Someone scored 40 points. And it wasn't just superstars. You had like Jalen Green scored 40. Laurie Markkinen scored 40.
Mm-hmm. Well, these players are more skilled. Is it more skilled?
Is because the rules has opened this up for them. Because
it's all the above.
That's why everybody say, like, if Michael Jordan played right now, he would probably average 50 points. You take hand checking away, he's about to average 50 points.
Especially in his prime. I mean, look, I agree. I'm just saying it has to do with everything. These players are really skilled. They can shoot. The 3 ball is like, everyone's shooting threes, at least 8 a game, especially the stars. So, or like 5 a game at least. So it's not shocking. And then of course the rules it has to do with everything or whatever.
I mean, like I said, I don't want to take it away from him, but Kareem had a point. Kareem said, I broke the scoring record and only made 1 3. So just imagine if Kareem, and I know I read a stat that they said if you remove LeBron's 3-pointers, I think he'll fall at like number 7.
But that's doing too much though.
But let's keep it real. The offensive boom is the reason why he was able to catch up because scoring and people forget when Michael Jordan was playing, scores used to be like 80 to 77, 84 to 79 because of the defense, because players play defense. But yes, like Craig Stevens said, more 3-point shooting and a faster pace. Can't nobody touch nobody means more scoring. You're able to reach it. That's why I said even LeBron, I'll say this. I still think LeBron I think he's going to play 2 to 3 more years. I think he really is trying to play with his son.
I think he said he's trying to play at least until 45. Is he trying to do like a Tom Brady type?
Now, if he do that, then the record will probably be uncatchable because that'll be just ridiculous. Someone has to go on a wild pace early. But I won't even say that because we're reaching a level where I feel like one team is going to hit 200 points. I feel like we're getting close to it, where a team is going to score 200 points in the game.
Yeah.
And if we start hitting those type of numbers, then I can see someone catching the record because some young shot kid going to come in, who knows, 18, 19 years old, as the game evolutionized more. It seems like we're heading to 7'5" point guard seems to be now, but I think someone will catch it eventually if the scoring pace goes to how it's going. But I mean, it's great for him. I have LeBron number 2, which I know upsets a lot of Kobe fans, but I think because his prime, he had
it lasted longer.
It lasted longer because his prime, he came in the league in 2003. I think he hit his prime 07. I think 07 is when he won the MVP, and I think that was the first year he went to the finals when they got swept by the Spurs.
I agree,
He became the best player, and then after that, he was at that. That's the one I did think could have did it, KD, without missing the 2 years.
No, and he's still, he's about 5 years younger than LeBron. Yeah. And I said, even LeBron even said it. He was like, they don't call him the Slim Reaper or whatever for nothing. So he wouldn't be shocked if he'll get close at least get close. And KD, KD game. His game is built to last until 40 at least because he's taller. I mean, he's tall and he can shoot or whatever. He just shoots over everyone. And it's not like athleticism is what I'm trying to say. Like he could just turn around and do the thingy majiggy.
I don't know. I can't. This is why I can't say that. KD is amazing. And I wish people would realize that because the man came back from the Achilles injury and his game has not changed. And he got the Achilles injury
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. There's not too many players doing it. That's why I say he's a unicorn. And you have players that's trying to duplicate what KD is, because, I mean, my most famous person, Imani Bates, when I was out here bragging that he was the next KD, clearly I was wrong.
Playing well. He's playing well.
I mean, he's playing well, but he's clearly not the next KD. You remember they were trying to say Brandon Ingram was the next KD. And I think that's what messed up his start with the Lakers. No, I think he needed to get that off of him.
Because he needed to leave LeBron.
Well,
I'm sorry, the Lakers.
They were trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, it's LeBron with the next young KD, and Brandon Ingram is not. Yeah, he's a freak of a nature because he's a 7-foot guard in real life. He's the only comparison I can give to KD is a teammate, Tracy McGrady, and he wasn't as tall. And Tracy McGrady is not as tall as KD. T-Mac was like 6'9", I believe, 6'8", 6'9".
He was close though.
He was close. But I mean, I don't honestly, depending on how, I don't know, Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama has an opportunity.
But that's what I'm saying. Wembanyama is going to be another freak of nature. Like, he's a different type of freak of nature than KD. I think it's going to be hard to find another KD.
Especially at the efficiency that he does his thing. That's the part that's really like, so even though, we talk about the no defense and blah, 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 to even shoot like that.
Yeah.
And then even have like, I don't know if you ever see the close-ups with people like having his hand in his face. Like that's pretty darn amazing. That's why I'd be like, that don't have nothing to do with defense to me. That his hands right here and he's still able to make it is pretty darn impressive. But but let me just say LeBron, I mean, he is a GOAT, like whether people want to be mad or not. And I'm always going to admit that. Am I a fan, like a LeBron sexual? No. But I'm definitely very happy to just witness his greatness is big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say I hate when people kind of like try to downplay his game because he's basically, to me, Magic Johnson 2.0. If you put Magic Johnson, give him all the great stuff that we have now, all the nutritions and weight and stuff like that. This is what I think Magic Johnson would have probably eventually turned into.
I think Penny too. I think Penny, if it was for energy, Penny had an opportunity. I'm saying he had an opportunity. I know he wasn't as big as LeBron and all that, but he definitely had the height, and Penny had the athleticism. His IQ was beautiful. He knew how to. He played a little defense too. Like he had all the attributes, and I was really young when he was doing his thing, but I remember watching him, and of course I watch highlights. But yeah, he was definitely. Oh, and of course Grant Hill had Slick had an opportunity too. Like there's all what ifs, but congrats to LeBron and everything. Now, what I will say is, do you agree with Nicholas Wright, who still needs a haircut? But I like him in a way. But he was like, yeah, it's amazing because he loves LeBron. But he was like, yeah, I think we not showing LeBron as much love as we did. He's not getting him as much attention
as a 3-point
scoring record for Steph Curry. I'm not gonna hold you. It's kind of true. Like I will.
He was speaking facts.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we were because as someone who when I played, I was more of a shooter than anything. So of course I was, and I love Steph, so I was like all into it, and it was, but I guess we just take LeBron's greatness for granted.
But it's hard to say because we know Nick Wright, like he said when Michael Jordan break the record, it's the greatest accomplishment in NBA history. And like somebody said, like how did we just determine that was the greatest accomplishment? And that's why I didn't get we'll say that about the scoring record, but then someone like John Stockton has the assist and steal record, and we'll be like, oh, that's not that big of a deal.
And that's a huge deal because that's very hard to do.
Exactly, that's very hard to do.
And I agree with you, Mr. Craig, because he get on my nerves.
I listen to Nick Wright. I think he's pretty decent. Yeah, his LeBron love is a little much.
But he knows he's somebody. He's very smart. He's very intelligent. Yeah, but yeah, he definitely, when he likes someone, like Luka's son. So, and then he loves Luka. So it's kind of.
I already told people. I said, I hope when LeBron retires, I hope y'all know that's gonna be his next one.
That's gonna be his next lover, for real.
So let's get to the NBA All-Star reserves. So the NBA All-Star reserves will be announced tomorrow on, I believe, TNT at 8:00. Of course, if you know the starters who made it, the West was
the West. It was Jokic,
LeBron, Zion. Steph Curry and Luka. And then the East was Kyrie Irving, Donovan Mitchell, KD,
Giannis, and Tatum.
He
made it over Embiid.
Nah, whatever. So let's start off with the East, Jess. Let's go with this. Who do you think is guaranteed to make the reserve? And then we'll go some borderline. So who do you think is guaranteed to make it on the East reserve?
On the East reserves, how many do I have to choose? Is it 6 more? Is it?
You gonna say Jaylen Brown, right? It's two guards.
No, how many more do I have to? What's
it's 12. So they got 5.
12 reserves?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. No. It's 12 on the All-Star team. So 5 starters, 7 reserves.
7. Okay, so East, I'll go with Jaylen Brown.
There we go.
Yeah. And that's mainly because I don't want to hear your mouth, but he deserves to be an all-star. No lie. He's averaging 25 and something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But Jaylen, okay. Jaylen, what's the other crapazoid?
Embiid.
I don't know. Embiid, duh. He's right. He should be named first because he could have been a starter for sure. But he's not that liked by people. But no, it was really tough. Let me just say that first. It was really tough for the front court, and I think he needs to understand that. It was very tough.
Oh yeah, it was gonna be tough. Somebody was gonna be mad regardless. Someone was gonna get left out, and we was gonna be shocked anyway.
Okay, so Embiid, Jaylen, Tyrese, Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say James Harden. Yes, James Harden. Mm-hmm. I think he's gonna sneak in there. His numbers aren't all that. I mean, his numbers are. They're all right, but they're not. Okay. I guess they're not James Harden like. But I mean, he's not trying to be that. So I'll say James though. What's the other dude name? For some reason the East is hard for me right now. I guess Trey, but Trey not playing that well.
So do you think Trey or Devontae Murray again in?
Crapazoid. Honestly, is going to be Trey. I don't think even though Murray Slick could be a sleeper, but I don't think he's going to get in. I would. Do you think Banchero might get in?
Nah. When he got injured,
just asking.
He was on a good pace when he got injured. I think that hurt
because
him.
he averaging like 22, 7, and
but hold on, Miss
4.
New York. Hold on, Miss New York.
Oh, Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson or Julius Randle.
Jalen Brunson, the world.
I mean, do you think both of them deserve to get in? I mean, they're both having good years. Jalen Brunson and Julius having good years.
Yeah.
And then you got DeRozan. DeRozan is another one.
I guess. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just thought about that game against the Lakers and how Tibbs made that stupid play and decided to give it to Julius Randle like he closed. Like that done really annoyed me. Anywho, but yeah, I'll give it to Jalen Brunson. He deserves to be an all-star for sure.
Okay.
And then maybe Frederick VanVleet, maybe, but no, he didn't have a good year. It's someone else though. I'm trying to think. It's someone else I'm missing, and I don't know who I'm missing. Oh wait, Garland. Garland could probably make it.
I mean, he got hurt with the eye injury for a minute. I think
he
Garland,
did.
Yeah.
Someone's going to replace KD though. I know someone's going to replace KD. It's probably going to be Embiid.
I'll give for the Toronto. I mean, Pascal Siakam is doing good.
Who's Juju?
Bam.
Oh yeah, he is Boo Boo. Thank you.
Juju.
I'm sorry, Buns.
Oh Lord.
Waiting for us to trade him.
I'll go this with the East. I think it'll be Embiid, Jalen, Bam.
Oh my bad, I forgot about Bam.
James Harden, Brunson, Halliburton.
Yeah, I think that's basically what I said, except for one of them. It was someone. I didn't say Bam. I think
Trey just missed it. I think Murray just missed it because they have a terrible year.
I don't know.
Melo got hurt. That's what hurt Melo from probably making it.
Yeah, he got hurt again.
Jimmy's having a decent year, but he's not having a great year.
He's in and out with injuries. He keeps on getting injured. Yeah,
same thing with Middleton. Middleton usually make it, but he's been in and out because of injuries.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. So,
all right, I'll start with the West. I think the West is gonna be absolutely.
Now, see the West. I got. Wait, no, never mind. Go ahead, because I might.
You try to jump and say you got
Bam. But yeah, Bam should make it though. I just want to say Bam deserves to make it. He's been hooping.
Let me see. I got my list of the West because I thought the West was gonna be. This is my West. I got Sabonis from the Kings, who I think Sabonis should have started.
I agree. Over Zion.
Yeah, Lauri Markkanen from the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen is having a great year. I don't know why Chicago got rid of him. Paul George.
You know why.
Ja Morant, Shea, Dame Lillard, and Fox.
All them guards, Lord.
I mean, but that's what. But it's so crazy because you got to think about it. Steph and Luka were the starters, but De'Aaron Fox had an argument. Lillard has been going off for the past. Have you been seeing Dame Lillard play this year?
When he goes off every year. To me, he goes off every year. He just misses it because the West is usually like so many guard fulfilled. So,
Shea is having like an MVP like year.
Shea's gonna be in. And by the way, let me say Trae Young. He averaging 28.
Yeah, but his shooting percentage has dropped dramatically, especially his 3-point percentage. And he takes a lot.
He was voted 12. You saw he was voted 12.
That was wild.
You know why though, right?
I think he's a top 10 player still.
No, I'm sorry, but they said 12th in guards in general. Like the players voted, the players. But it's only because they just mad because he talk trash and he got a little itty bitty voice.
Exactly.
Because honey, if you got an itty bitty voice like that and you talking trash to me, I'm not gonna vote for you either. But yeah, I just want to point that out because I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I definitely think that West is. I think that's a good. Like I said, I think Sabonis should have started over Zion. Like I said, Lauri Markkanen got Utah looking real good, and Fox and Sabonis. And I've been on De'Aaron Fox for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 12th in the East. My bad. I'm sorry if I said league. I meant East. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was one of them too. I kind of feel what you're talking about.
Yeah, my bad. That's what I meant. Yeah.
But like I said, the Kings. I mean, the Kings are the number. If I remember right, they're the number 4 seed.
They are.
They're really shocking people. I was one of the people that want to get rid of Kevin Huerter for the Hawks. That
he's hooping.
To be a mistake. The Hawks should have kept him because he's absolutely hooping for the Kings. I know the Lakers wish they had Malik Monk. Malik Monk's doing decent for Sacramento is balling. And shout out to Mike Brown. Mike Brown, if y'all don't remember, was LeBron's first coach Everybody try to say Mike Brown is not a real coach, that he only had LeBron. But Mike Brown is a really good coach. You see, he got the Sacramento Kings really doing good. Pulled out his potential out of Sabonis. I've been on De'Aaron Fox ever since he bust Lonzo Ball's butt in the NCAA tournament. Even though Lonzo Ball's number 2 pick, go back to that UCLA Kentucky game. De'Aaron Fox was giving Lonzo Ball the business. Oh, yeah. I've been De'Aaron Fox, and I think
the Lakers should have got him. That's who the Lakers should have got. But Magic wanted Lonzo, but
yeah, and Lonzo quiet as kept. One of the most weirdest stories that's not being talked about. Lonzo Ball has not played for almost a year and a half.
No,
even now there was a report yesterday from Coach Billy Donovan that was saying he's still nowhere near ready to play. They don't know what's going on with that knee. He's done got like 5 different options, and it's something going on in the knee to the point they're worried that it's a career ender. Like he might not come back. And I think it's no one really talks about it at all. That, Lonzo might not be coming back. This might be one of these Penny, Brandon Roy was another tragic knee injury story. Greg Oden. I mean, people like to call Greg Oden a bust, but Greg Oden wasn't a bust. He just couldn't stay healthy. When Greg Oden stayed healthy, he was good. Yeah. And I don't know, man. I think Ball might be done. But that's quite a crazy story.
It's unfortunate because he has a great game. He'd be a great point guard in the league because of his height. He has great IQ. He plays great defense. His shot got better. He was hitting better. Yeah, my husband loves Lonzo Ball, so yeah, he's a fan of him. So I hope he gets better. I hope it's not one of those situations like you said. But
yeah,
it's looking a little sus.
Yeah. So as we get ready to wrap it up, I guess we should get ready to tell y'all the special announcement.
Yay!
Drums, dance. Antonio Brown dance. Hey. So, the special announcement is At the Buzzer has joined KCBN Radio. Yes, we are now joining a radio station. We will be on KCBN Radio. There's a lot more stuff into that too, not just us joining a radio station that we're being quiet about right now. So we got a lot of more excitement joining. We have thank y'all all for listening to us, watching live, everything. We have been improving in our numbers. We have liking the rates, the shares.
We getting recognized.
And I think once y'all see what we got coming, man, y'all gonna be excited. So the first show in our new radio station in studio, will be February 14th. Yes, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Listen with your boo. Listen with your woman.
Listen with your man. Spouses, but we coming to show y'all love on Valentine's Day. I've been married 13 years, man. So I definitely know how Valentine's Day is. So
and it will be at 7.
Yeah, and that's what we will be. We will be switching the show to 7. It still will be Tuesdays and Thursdays. 7 works a little bit better with the schedule. But I can't wait till y'all see what all we got cooking. With we develop a great partnership with on the radio. We are definitely super duper excited, and I cannot wait for y'all to see what we got going on for y'all. We definitely gonna be on more, absolutely.
You gonna see us? You gonna see us?
So with
more
that
buns talk.
Oh Lord, I just man, we're gonna be in the studio now. I'm gonna have to look at you like, oh, here comes Jess.
You're not gonna get that real. They want to see that real. You're not gonna give them that real.
I know. It's funny because it's so ironic when people, people tell us that we have great chemistry, but when we saw each other at the studio, it's like the first time we physically seen each other for like
COVID.
I know it was
when COVID started. It was like it was 2020.
I think it was before I went to when I moved.
Oh, 2019. It was 2019.
Yep. Before I moved to Memphis.
Because I was pregnant.
Yep.
My son.
Yeah. So it was funny. Just I was like, dang, I was telling my wife like I ain't seen you in years, like physically.
But it was cool though. It was the same. So it was
man, it was. But we are definitely excited and ready to join it. Gonna look a little bit more better. We're gonna have more stuff, man. I can't wait. I'm super duper excited.
For sure.
that is the end at the buzzer episode. Again, we'll be here for now every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, like I said, tomorrow we'll have our special guest Luck Stockton with his draft report, and he's going to let us know who to watch for the Senior Bowl coming up this Saturday. And I know we didn't really get to talk about Tom Brady retiring. We'll dibble and dabble into that Thursday also. Because the GOAT has retired. We got to put some conversation into that.
Is he the most accomplished, or is he the best player ever? That'll be tomorrow.
That'll be tomorrow. But I'll just say this: I've always said Joe Montana was the greatest quarterback over Tom Brady. So, that's just me. But thank y'all for joining at the buzzer. I am the man, the myth, and the legend, King Will,
and it's your girl Jess to the Net.
And we will see y'all tomorrow.